welcome to Bestie Hotline.
Bring, bring.
We are Gemma and Kate.
And I'm
We're tired this morning.
Girlfriend cannot do an intro. Don't make me say it. It's not cute anymore.
I'm not.
I brace myself every time. I'm like, will she?
It's
won't
not
we?
normally my
And
job,
she
although it
didn't.
is every
It's
single week.
100% your job. It's fine. It's fine.
Look, bear with me. I just performed at the Sydney Opera House.
How was it? Because I wasn't there, apparently.
Listen, we got off the plane from London the other day.
We're crazy right
and
now.
then we jumped onto the Opera House stage. We've got a show tonight.
We're feeling fucking unhinged.
All
but,
right.
Oh my God, Revs.
I know.
We fulfilled a dream.
Stop. I can't
Okay,
cry
all right,
again.
okay. No, none of that.
We're here to do a job, Gem.
Okay. Yes, because even if we're doing epic things like performing on the stage at the Sydney Opera House, the dilemmatry is still dilemmating.
Always. It doesn't stop. It don't quit.
Yes.
Someone's fertilizing that shit, and I know who. It's the mother-in-laws.
Always. Without
They're out
a doubt.
there tending to the roots, making sure those dilemmas are throbbing.
Well, it's time to pick one off the tree because I am thirsty and very dehydrated from a late night for lemonade.
Yeah.
Shall we hear who called the Bestie Hotline to yay?
Stop remixing shit.
Hello, I have a juicy lemon.
Okay.
Long time DL, first time with a bit of lemon to be juiced. Where are we at with
She's flirting
partners
with
and
us.
birthdays? My husband is making a reputation for being shit at them. My birthday was on Sunday, and last year he forgot to get me a birthday cake, which seems super trivial. He also didn't get me a present. He booked me in for like a day retreat, which sounds lovely, but it was kind of like the vibe was giving cult / no coffee or sugar /
Health retreat.
Alcoholics Anonymous. Not my jam. Totally fine for those that needed it and loved it, but to be dropped off there for a day last year by myself, which
Not a
is super
present.
weird. This year he did better on the present fund. Stoked with my gifts in the morning, but then like nada. Just a usual day, parenting 2 kids. After a delicious dinner, I was like, oh, do we have like cake and happy birthday? And it was a no. No, sorry. You know, he wasn't just flatly no. What do I do with this? I got in the car and left. Went for a drive for half an hour just to be like, fuck this. And had a cry to a mate. But, like, should I just expect that? Is that 37? Or do we feel like partners should make you feel special on your day, especially when you've got 2 kids, you carry a lot of the mental load. Feel like I'm good at communicating this, but like, I don't know how much more direct I can be, or should I just grow up?
I've got some opinions.
She's got notes. She's got notes on her birthday.
I really do.
Okay, hit us with your opinions.
I feel like I personally have entered this era of know thyself, ask for what you want. Because let's just do a little tracking of the emotional expense that has occurred through the whole process of her leading up to her birthday, because last year was a shit show, and maybe having a little bit of anxiety or some night thoughts about, is he going to nail it or is he going to blow it? That's one thing. Then we have the event, the day. Okay, so morning was great. Surprise, got some presents. But then the rest of the day was parenting. So that was many, many hours of fuckedness on her celebratory
Starting
day.
to stew. It's all seething,
Yeah.
building up.
Then obviously the volcano erupted and she had a big cry with her, like the emotional expense of all of it. Then, to take it a step further, she stewed on it for a week. Then she's called the Bestie Hotline, and then she's retold the story. Do you know what's a lot easier than doing all of that?
Send a link.
Send a link. Tell him how you want to spend your birthday and go forth and conquer. Go organize it for me. This is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
Paint by numbers, step by step. I know there's an argument for, but why should we? Like, that's mental. I get it and I hear you. But just carving out 10 minutes to text a link and a step-by-step guide is far easier than dealing with that absolute bullshit week worth of emotional turmoil, in my opinion.
A car cry on your birthday.
It's the worst.
Sucks.
Yeah. I feel for our DL, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not down for resigning to should I just grow
No,
up and
I'm not
accept
down
this?
for
No.
resigning because there are some people who would hear that and be like, you got presents, you got this, like what's the thing? Because everyone's different.
Yeah.
How they like to be not dealt with, how they like to be treated
Yeah.
and how they view birthdays. You know, we've come to learn there's 2 types or 10 types of people.
Yeah.
People like these things differently. How you show love, how you receive love, different for everyone.
Well, some people like to spend their birthday with their kids.
Yeah, and some people like it to be low key and not too much fuss. I don't want the attention. Like presents in the morning, lovely, whatever. Like even when she said, "Oh, then there was no cake," I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." That's like she obviously wants
matters to her.
our birthday. So you got to yes. She says, "How much more explicit can I be?" I think you need to be explicit with how it feels, not just what you want. Like say. I'm someone who puts a lot of stock in celebrating milestones. It's really important to me. It makes me feel loved and cared for. I would really like it going forward if we can just make this a day that's not just like every other day, you know, and just give him some context. And then, yes, I agree with Jem, maybe a bit of a map for the first few years. And then we hope he gets it from then going forward. The thing, I know I've said this on the podcast so many times, but I have to say it again. She sounds to me like a gifts is her love language person. And here's the thing you have to explain about people who have this love language, of which I am one. It's about being known and it's about being a priority for a moment, you know? It's not about stuff. It's about someone going, it's her birthday tomorrow. I'm going to make sure she knows I care about her. She's a priority to me and we're going to carve out this time. The same thing happens on Mother's Day to almost all of our DLs, you know, or Valentine's Day or any of these ones. We can go, yeah, whatever. I know I'm appreciated or it doesn't have to be this one day. But then people are often left really flat like, really? Like I do so much for everybody else. You can't just do these ABC, very basic, she wants a cake. You know, it's not difficult.
No, it's not difficult, but also lower the bar of expectation. Like I know it's deflating to say that, but the reality is people aren't mind readers.
Yeah.
So you've got to ask what you want. I know she said she was explicit, but did she say, I would really like a cake?
Yeah.
I'm a cake gal.
Yeah.
I want to be sung happy birthday to. I want some candles. Like I want to have that moment with you and the kids.
Yeah.
So please organize me a cake.
Yeah.
I feel like we struggle to ask for these things.
We do.
We do.
We do.
It feels self-indulgent. Maybe your partner will eye roll and be like, I've got to organize that. You know what? Too fucking bad.
Well,
it's
yeah.
your birthday.
Well, you know where this is heading otherwise.
Yes.
You know, you're going to be a disgruntled, dissatisfied person in this relationship and it's going to harm your relationship, it's going to harm your marriage and your family. It just is. That's what these little things over the years, they add up.
They do.
And everyone's got to get over what they want for their thing and think about what their people want for their thing. You just have to do that, you know? You're also showing your kids how you do milestones because that's where we all get these things from our families of origin, you know, and you're teaching your kids on someone's birthday, if that's what you value, she probably wants her kids to see that on my birthday, I get spoiled. On your birthday, you get spoiled. It's what we do in our family. You know, these things are not nothing. But I'm with you. He needs a map. He needs a script. We always have cake. There's always candles. We have presents in the morning. And then I don't want to do a regular day.
Totally.
You know, I think we could do this for Mother's Day as well. I think we could do this for all sorts of things. But yeah, what you want is going to be different to the next person. So you've just got to say it.
Totally.
I've come round on this because you've always said that. And I've always been like, no, that takes all the, you know, this treating out of it. But I've come round on it.
I think the biggest insight for me is that he's obviously capable and he's tried because he sent you on a retreat day. He got it wrong.
Yeah.
So he's capable of organizing something.
You got the intention right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's something there. You just need to be more specific. And yeah, some people are like, I just want to be surprised. But then you can't go, I just want to be surprised and then be disappointed by the surprise if you don't dictate
then you're just a punish.
what it is. Because if you gave me 2 options, yes, you send your husband the link to the exact thing you want. You know what you're getting. You know when it arrived on the doorstep with his name on it, that was it. You saw him put it. You know what? I would pick that over being disappointed and being like, oh, thanks for trying. That wasn't what I want. I mean, how often do we treat ourselves as mothers? I don't know about anyone else, but I am bottom of the list in my family in terms of needs. Like, forget like shopping for fun shit, you know, for myself. That never happens. So when it comes around to my birthday and Christmas, I send exactly what I want and I feel great when I get it. And sometimes I send it early enough that I've forgotten.
Yeah.
And then I open it, I'm like, oh my God, that's I forgot that I really wanted that.
Yes.
This is great.
Yeah.
So producer Kate's just chimed in and she said, I send options and it's like, you pick. And then, yes, bit of roulette. You don't know what you're going to get.
And there's a little bit of surprise.
Yeah.
A
But
little
like,
bit.
it's,
he chose the cheapest one.
yeah. And I don't want to like be cross with our DL about not taking charge because I get it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's shit,
Yeah.
right? But I'm all about taking charge now. Like I'm done with the waiting and the expecting and then the disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we get it.
Yeah. It's hard.
It is hard.
But yeah, write it out.
See, for my husband, I went to too much effort.
Yes. And you've had to learn to sort of pull back.
The
'cause
opposite.
It's not his vibe.
No, exactly. I got personalized this, engraved that. And it was always met with, and it's not that he's not grateful. It's just that gifts are
They don't mean
not,
anything to him.
No, they're not. For him, it's quality time.
Yeah.
And I learned really quickly because I would get, and it sounds really bratty, but I'd be like, I don't feel like you liked it enough.
Yeah,
I don't feel appreciated for my efforts. And he would hit back with, no, baby, I love it. But I didn't need this, but thank you.
Oh,
And
God.
I'm like, okay. So now like, for example, Father's Day, I will say to him, Father's Day is coming up. How would you like to spend the day?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Is there anything you'd like me to order or buy or a treat for yourself? And he'll either say, you know what, this year I don't need anything, but I'd love to have a nice day with you and the kids.
Yeah.
Or I'd like to start my day with a surf.
Yeah.
And then maybe we go for breakfast. And then I'm like, great, I can organize that. I
Yeah.
can pick, I know his favorite place to have breakfast or whatever. Like, you got to work together. You're a team.
Yeah.
You know, I would hate it if someone had expectations on me on
And you just
knowing
missed
what
the note.
yeah. And then and to be honest, I would be like, tell me,
Yeah.
you know?
Help me understand.
Help me understand.
Because it's never just about stuff
No.
or things or logistics. It just isn't. That's not what is at the core of these. Like having a car cry and calling a friend, that's an emotional wound. It's not
Yeah.
about stuff. So, yeah, help them understand.
But we feel for you, dear.
You can do it, guys. You can do it.
Can
you
I-
can tell your loved ones how to love you right. You can.
And can I just say, you know, Rev's had a rough 37th birthday.
Yeah, maybe there's something in that number.
Yeah, but I guess you acknowledge that. And then every year it just got better and better and better. And then you fucking nailed your 40th. It can be done, DLs.
Can be done. All right, guys, we have a show to do, so we're
We
going to get
do.
out of here. Back
So
to
exciting.
back to the theatre for us. We will see you on the mic on Tuesday with a regular episode, and the whole tour will be over.
Unless, of course, you're coming to our Sydney shows. We will be
Yes.
seeing you there.
See you tonight and tomorrow night. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.